All right, we here, man. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, man. Let me see if the stream's set up correctly. We have 170 people in the building. We have 60 likes. Let's make sure the likes match the viewership, man. We're gonna hit all these goals today, man. We're hitting all our goals today. All right, let's get it. So I did not see this. I mean, I saw it come across my timeline, I guess I would say, but I wasn't hyper focused on it. So Aaron, you brought it to our attention last night. What, first and foremost, should we play the clip for context, or should I ask about the archetype itself? What's better?
I think later baseline and show the clip.
Yeah.
For clip first?
Well, yeah.
I want to do clip first.
Do you think people know who this is? Really?
Well, most of us most likely. Most of us do. I think our age group definitely. But then it's too. I mean, there are some people under 30 or young 30s that may not. So I don't think they.
Oh well, there it is. They want to. All right, yeah, clip it is. Clip it is. I think everybody knows who it is. Yeah. All right, clip it is.
All right, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, man. One time, hold on. 17 months is a blessing.
What up, buzzing, bird flipping dozen. Holla at your boy, you thought your cousin was.
Yeah, man. Become a member. Shorty King, what up? I'll see you in a few days. Let's go ahead. Pop it off.
Oh shit, my bad. Hold on.
How wild Hollywood is now. You just think, you came up in an era, Miss Rashad, where dignity and grace were everything. So do you ever look at how wild Hollywood is now and you just think to yourself, boy, y'all got it easy. Y'all wouldn't have got away with that in my day.
Yeah, I don't even have to look at Hollywood. I could look at the way young ladies dress.
I knew I should have wore some other pants.
You got your
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about elbow, shoulder over here.
You want my coat?
The young ladies are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. And something has happened in popular culture. And I don't mean to be critical, and I hope young ladies listening don't take this as personal criticism, because I don't mean it that way. But you're young queens. I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing. But more importantly than that, no man wants his woman to be out like that. Right?
I grew up on Method Man saying, wearing 3/4 of cloth, never showing your stuff off. Boo.
That's right. But not only that, it's like there's today's designers. I mean, there's ways, there are other things, and I just
leave something to the imagination.
Yeah. Okay. So that means what?
Sounds like to me, she's saying that these young ladies today are too scantily clad. I mean, walking around looking like Fredericks of Hollywood or worse.
Well, the first thing I heard was Charlemagne right? What wouldn't be acceptable in her day in Hollywood?
What wouldn't be?
Yeah. Like,
Shit.
In the 80s? Yeah. You couldn't know.
You couldn't?
Yeah, you don't know.
What couldn't you do? That's what I'm asking.
Well, I think what he means public wise. So you're not talking like the Holly weird shit behind the scenes. Who knows, right? But as far as public image and what you were able to put before the people, no. Yeah, nah. 80s, early 80s? Fuck no.
Okay.
They still had like people sleeping in like separate beds and shit in like the 80s.
That was I Love Lucy.
Like, what the fuck? That was reruns. Yeah, it was reruns. God damn it! But like I said, you never seen the most you ever seen from a sexual. It was like there was no direct even mentions of sex for real, and then it was like innuendo and like hugs and kisses maybe. But yeah, no.
Okay. So what are we assessing specifically?
an increase in the image of promiscuity. I mean, it's one thing to do a thing, but it's another to advertise it. Because things can be done in a clandestine manner or a discreet manner. But when you advertise, when it's the first, it's the first thing you give a person to read, have their perception based upon is.
Okay. So when we look at her role in the Huxtables, wasn't that just a far-fetched cry?
Then, not necessarily. No, I don't think so. I think it was
the 80s.
For the maternal position. No.
What was her job?
She was a lawyer, right? No, she was a lawyer, correct?
Yeah, she was an attorney by profession, by trade.
So how she was always home?
Well, there's no. I mean, when were the kids at school? Nobody was home. We're talking about before and after. This is not.
Well, yeah, Ham, that's a horrible argument. Cliff was always home too. The show
That's
was
based.
Well, his practice was in the
basement.
Let's not get overly. Let's not get overly technical.
His practice was in the basement.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The
Cosby. Lawyers don't do no damn work anyway. Lawyers show up to court. The paralegals do all the fucking work. Shout out to the paralegals.
So, what I'm saying is, like, what's the archetype?
So the archetype is more so than like Aaron said, more so than the career path, the mother, the maternal figure, wholesomeness.
The career path gotta matter.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, the career path matters, but that's secondary. The first and foremost point, she's a wife and a mother. She's
a PhD.
Was she? I thought she was a lawyer.
Well, I'm using that soundbite.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. But that was to sell the black family prosperity thing, right? So that's
to sell black potential.
Yeah, it was a double.
Okay, let's talk through it now. So now I just heard that soundbite. I'm a PhD, right? Right. So are we ignoring that factor?
When it comes to appearance,
because we're not ignoring it, because despite her being a PhD, she never undermined her husband. She still was a wife, and she still presented herself in a feminine way, right? She was the example, and I don't want to say the standard, but one of her beauty was natural beauty. She didn't need a whole bunch of weaves, she didn't need a whole bunch of makeup. She was just a naturally beautiful woman, and she wasn't overly sexual. She was articulate. She was a great mother.
Perfect.
Yeah, he was pussy.
Well, how was he pussy?
I mean, nigga had a home office. She had to leave. She had to leave and go to work. So that nigga had to make sure he had a home practice so he could be home with the kids and shit.
He didn't have a. Well, when did he have a home practice?
Oh man, y'all wanted to talk about this. You know what I mean? Y'all sprung it on me. Pause. So Cliff had a home office, right?
The whole time? Not the whole time.
And then when I remember the show, she used to be talking over the nigga. He'll hush when she need him to hush. I'm just trying to see what's up.
Well, again, that's the comedic aspect of it. Right? It was definitely more so of her being feminine and being
funny. Now it's funny. Okay.
It's funny. It's funny.
So it's funny. What's so funny?
Well, again, she was a black woman, so she encompassed all of the aspects of black women. She's going to be sassy.
You want answers. I want the truth.
She's going to be sassy. She gonna get she gonna get a little attitude here or there every now and again, But again, that was, like, I would say maybe 10% of the time.
Yeah, let's face it. Nothing is absolute. Nobody's perfect. And what you're seeing is someone that didn't wear their drawers on the outside of their pants. Like, he was no YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Cliff was the first house husband. No, he wasn't a house husband. The man was a physician with a practice.
Yeah.
But no, he everybody's wife.
Aaron, what we not finna do? Okay, what we not? Listen, y'all done got peeled. We can let you have peeled Cosby. We can let you have that. Okay. We're not finna fuck with Cliff Huxtable. I will fight all.
Just say it, bro. Who he saved, yo?
Not finna do this with Cliff Huxtable, bro. Cliff Huxtable was an upstanding man. All right. He was a fucking doctor, a black doctor in the 80s. Okay. A married man, successful, all these things. Okay. We separating Cliff from Bill, goddamn. All right. Cliff was damn near perfect. We're not doing this.
Yo, man, I'm just asking, bro. Was Bill, well, first and foremost, before we even get into her, was he a simp?
Every married man's a simp. With that, we
ain't talking about that. We talking about Cliff Huxtable, who you put your cape on for.
Yeah, of course, to a degree, yeah. But at the same time, like you said, he definitely stood his ground more so than he simped. For sure. Positive. Nigga, I know nigga, you was in Pampers for sure. Nigga, I remember more of this than you now.
Nigga, you are half a minute older than me, nigga.
You was in Pampers, nigga.
You barely older than me.
It was on reruns by the time you were able to know what a TV was. All right.
All right, let's see how he act, man. Because y'all doing all this. Let's be clear. I'm trying to understand this shit. Hold on, let's see what's popping. Let me see who take control in this scene.
Mom, Dad.
Oh my God. Pause real quick. Damn. Yo, go back a
Does
little
my mic work now?
Yeah.
That looked like a brother that be in the chat sometime. I ain't gonna say no names, but brother. What? I'm gonna take this opportunity. All you niggas that got something to say about my hair and my hairline, all right, y'all looking like this, all right? So if your shit looking like this, shut the fuck up about me, all right? Or if you're a woman and the nigga that's huffing and puffing over top of you at night, his shit look like this, stop talking about me, all right? All right, go ahead, Hamp. Go ahead, play it.
Dad, this is Dad, Miss Bricky. Isn't that funny? He was just in the neighborhood.
Well, Mr. Brickney?
Bricky, sir.
Sir?
Bricky.
Bricky.
Mr. Bricky.
Miss Huxtable. Dr. Huxtable. I've really been looking forward to meeting you.
We've been looking forward to meeting you for the past half hour.
What a beautiful home you have. It's just like I imagined it.
We've tried to raise 5 children here. What exactly are you trying to do?
Miss Huxtable, Dr. Huxtable, I know our news is a surprise. Believe me, my parents were surprised when we told them.
So is that what you two do? Just rent a car and drive around? Surprising people?
Absolutely not. We told my parents 6 months ago.
6 months?
That's right. The day we got engaged. They were so happy for us. They love Nessa.
Let me get this straight. You're telling me that you had the courtesy and the respect
In my house, I'm asking all the questions.
to tell your parents the day that it happened?
Oh, I had to. At my age, they were beginning to think I'd never get married.
What age is that, sir?
Oh, I'm knocking on 30.
Mr. Bricky, aren't your parents the least bit curious about us?
Oh, Nessa told them all about you.
And what exactly did you tell them, Nessa?
Just that you had been through a lot of emotional ups and downs with your other children. And we didn't want to complicate your lives until we felt that you were stable.
How can you tell if we're no? Don't
Because
touch me,
we're
please.
not.
Please, I just want to ask a question.
Dr. Huxtable, Mrs. Huxtable, I would have liked to have shared this milestone in our lives with you when it happened. But Vanessa felt it prudent to wait, and I trust her judgment. She's the wisest woman I know.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I got the ice. I did my part. I'm ready for the smorgasbord, so let's see. You guys look like we just got robbed or something. Did we just get robbed?
Theo, this is Dabness Bricky.
Hey, how you doing?
What y'all think so far?
So did you see that moment where Cliff was about to get to shooting, and Claire had to turn around and cool his jets a little bit?
Yeah,
using her feminine guile. Like, baby, don't kill him yet.
Exactly.
Let me tell y'all something. It's a difference between when I do a show with my wife and when we actually need to question somebody, especially a man on some shit. I'll call in here right now. I'm talking in the chat too.
Oh, you
if
say
a
okay,
nigga, if a nigga, I can't. If a nigga come in my house with my daughter and he considerably older, ain't nobody gonna be talking but me. Period.
Yeah, that's understood. That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, like I said, she's gonna have some type of input, some type of interjection. I don't think she's just gonna, otherwise why even be there? But again, I think overanalyzing, brother, it's a show, so it had to be entertaining,
man, bro. Nah, cause y'all want to use her as the archetype.
Yeah.
Right. And so I'm trying to assess the archetype.
Okay,
right?
so let's walk down the pros versus
when it gets serious, right? The feminine women also know when to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck back. When I get upset for real, my wife don't say nothing. She move how she need to move. She'll put her hand on my back just so I know she there and I potentially calm down. But if I don't calm down, there's nothing she could do about it either. Especially when it comes to my kids.
Yeah, understood. But that's what I'm saying. And then too,
what indicates that's not the case here?
Yeah, because she did that. She literally did that with him. It's just she put his hand on his knee and was like, baby, calm down. Like, no, not yet, or whatever, like he said. And then everybody has different temperaments. So your temperament,
bro, this what I'm saying, man. This what I'm saying. Like, oh man,
just spit it out.
Yeah,
this what I'm saying, man. They picked Clair Huxtable. She's a nurse or a lawyer or whatever, right? She ain't never home. She got a lot to say. She be shutting Cliff down, right? She did the most of the talking. What's the archetype?
You crashing out. I think he's crashing. You're all right.
You literally just said she was always home. Now you're saying she never home, brother. Here we go being double-minded.
Never home.
Not double-minded, brother. All right. First and foremost. All right.
She was never home.
Nigga, you said you don't took too many sips out that cup. In the first, you said she was always home, nigga. Well, how she worked. Now you saying she never home.
No, I said she was never home. That's what I'm saying, bro. She was in charge.
Let's keep in mind.
Was she not in charge? Keep it tall.
No, she wasn't in charge.
Jesus. Does my microphone fucking work? Did it turn off again? Check. Can you hear me? Put a one, y'all niggas. Can you put a one in the chat if you can hear me?
You good, Aaron? Go ahead.
I can't see the chat. Huh?
Go ahead, Aaron. I'm gonna go on mute, man. I'm gonna go on mute.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. You got it.
I did my workout this morning. You know what I'm saying? I burnt 1,000 calories in 45 minutes. I'm good. What? I'm fasting. Go ahead, Aaron. Talk your shit.
Jesus Christ.
I told CJ, nigga, 6 more months. I don't know. Go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead.
He on one. That's why he opened with shit. He bring his boxing gloves. Atlanta's gonna be a fun. This shit changed up, Mr. Fantastic. Who is this and where did he put HAMP?
I'm just asking, man.
It's the velvet. That's what it is. He put on the pimp jacket.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Hold on, brothers. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think I'm bugging. Put a 2 in the chat if I got a point. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm bugging. Put a 2 in the chat if I got a point. And I went to work out at 5 a.m. I've been up for all day. You know what I mean?
Bugging.
There's mostly ones. There's some 2s in there. There's definitely some 2s.
2s about to pile
mostly
up.
Ones.
There's mostly ones, for sure.
Oh, the 2s piling up.
No, because there's some 2s in there.
No, they're coming back.
It's 60-40.
Yeah. Still to the ones.
It still's 1, Mr. Fantastic. Yeah. Because he put a bunch don't mean it's more than that.
It's still 1. Either way. But nah, I don't know, man.
Strata puts just a 1/2. 1, 2. So no, I mean they gotta first you gotta look at the audience, right? And the way it was written. Mm-hmm. This is an audience that is boomer, boomer heavy. So they gotta write that into the script, right? It's a black family. They got to be realistic with the shit, and there has to be some sort of comic relief. And with Bill Cosby being the progenitor of the show, he's not going to slot himself as like Archie Bunker. That doesn't make much sense. And then look at George Jefferson's wife, right? I mean, George was a firecracker, but his wife was a pistol, a starter pistol as well. But whose wife isn't? Let's keep it 100. Who's running around here like a damn Shih Tzu?
So would you making concessions now?
Who?
You?
Me?
To my art, to what I'm presenting?
Am I making concessions? No, I'm being real. I'm being realistic.
Mm-hmm.
In that her archetype was very feminine.
You saying her archetype is a lot like what we subjected to?
No.
No, her archetype, she reminds me of my mother a lot. Like why everybody always called me the Cosby Kid, right? Because my mother and father were very much like him. My mother was the first point of if it was some shit, she was the first point of contention. He was the juggernaut. He didn't have to be, so what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. You've been windmilling for the past 4 minutes. So
now I'm explaining something as windmilling. You hear this? Fantastic. What are you doing, fan? Are you hearing this?
Yeah, bro. I told you that he got something special in that cup, man. He got Brother Whiskey sent him a special batch. Nigga, something.
At noon.
Just saying, brother. You know what I mean? I'm just calling it down the middle. I'm being fair.
How are you being fair? No,
it sounds like the right thing to say.
Sure. Mm-hmm. But there are times when like Claire would get on him, he would have to hide the sandwiches. Remember that shit? He would have to hide the hoagies because she's concerned about the man's health, and she's right. When a woman is right, she's right. You think if my health, if I had health problems, you think I wouldn't hide sandwiches from my wife? Of course I would, because I'm in the wrong. But when Cliff put his foot down, when Cliff was sick of some shit, everybody had to stand the fuck by, including Claire.
Okay.
But just because a man lets his wife be right when she's right, that to me is a sign of good leadership that has leadership over a person with strengths and recognizes their strengths.
You know what I think? I think y'all like Claire because she light skinned.
It's a nice brown paper bag like a peanut butter.
Talking about that she's middle skinned like you. That's your people. How you don't recognize your own people?
Monet was light skinned.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
You're not. This nigga's scared of what? I'm taller than you by like 3 niggas. Precisely. Lisa Bonet was light skinned.
Yeah. The
Claire
other daughter,
wasn't light skinned.
Sandra was light skinned. Sandra and Lisa.
Sandra was light skinned. Right. French vanilla and vanilla bean.
Yeah, and Claire was that she would actually be technically for you actual tonologists. She's what you call a tweener. So she's on the milk chocolatey in the summertime.
Caramel, peanut butter, brown paper bag.
Yeah, so let's not do that, brother. Okay, no.
All right, my bad.
Okay.
Y'all getting so sensitive about it.
So Aaron, I see we got a motherfucker. Hold on, we ain't done, nigga. It's my turn. Aaron went, now it's my turn. We got a motherfucking handicap match the Little Fella Federation today. All right, he got his velvet jacket on. So hey,
he's on one.
The fuck. So listen, man. Again.
Hey, first off, hold on now.
Claire,
let's get something clear. Then don't he? You know what I mean,
brother, your powers have been cut down by I don't know how much by now. Okay, one arm, brother. Okay, nigga, thump you in your labrum and it's over with. Okay, you out of there. But hey,
hold on, he want to get the chair and shit. I got him.
Listen, man. Clair Huxtable was the archetype of the black motherhood, and again, her and Cliff together was the quote unquote power couple. They worked together, they raised children together. Of course, they had their differences and whatnot, what have you. They always supported each other. It was never anything as to where things got incredibly disrespectful. There were times when Claire did shut the fuck up, and Cliff went off, and he had to get everybody in check. And there was time when Claire did the same thing, and he had to do that. So it's times when even in the dynamic of sons versus daughters, right? So they only had the one, I know everybody remembers, or at least the majority of people remember the whole thing between Theo and Cliff, to where he told him, hey, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out, and things like that, and so on and so forth. And then you have the situation with girls as to where the mother may be well more equipped to deal with the situation. Now, this one right here, like you say, is a little different because you have a man that's trying to court your daughter, I guess, and marry her and so on and so forth. So yeah, but at the same time, she's there as the his balance, because that's why he was doing the majority of talking. If she noticed something that Cliff was extremely bothered by, and once he start to, he really gets into it, she's like, baby, calm down, not yet, so on and so forth. You feel me?
Next time you want to put that 405 up there, just remember that man is 6.5 feet tall.
Can he do 405? It's
yeah, 540. You got to switch the numbers around.
Shit like that.
Whatever. You bringing up old shit.
Hey, what's been done?
This nigga recorded that shit on the motherfucking a Nextel chirp talking about goddamn. Get him out of here, man.
I did that shit last week, man.
Roll the footage.
Right. We've been looking at that.
No, I did that shit like 8 months ago. Matter of fact, I was at Master C House. Matter of fact, but this clip, it's almost done.
I guess if it's anything left in it, I don't know.
I don't think it's nothing left because I think Theo in it now.
Nice to meet you, man. Cool.
And we're engaged.
Whoa. Hey, congratulations, sis. Well, Dad. Ooh. Things are kind of chilly in here, so I think I'll just put this ice in the kitchen.
I always hated like they made him seem like dumb though. Like was Theo dumb? Theo?
Yeah.
Not as bad as Bud though, right? Or was he?
Well, Bud was just a little kid. Bud never really stuck around for
Bud wasn't dumb.
No, Bud from Hillary. No, the white girl. The girl was dumb, right? I'm talking about Married with Children.
Oh no, yeah, you're talking about Eddie. No, my bad. Married with Children is the white people. Yeah, Kelly was dumb as shit. Kelly was dumb.
Bud was smart.
No, both of them were dumb. Both of the kids there, the kids were dumb. But Kelly was like the super duper airhead, and then the other kid was like just regular dumb.
Bud was unfortunate. He tried to be smart, it just never worked out. Kelly was helium head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Junior from the Wayne shit was an idiot.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, bushead boy.
Yeah.
He was an idiot.